Hey everyone, this is Brian. I'm Trades with B and wanted to talk to everybody about my indicator that I created. So I'm the creator of the ORB Pro. Okay. ORB stands for Opening Range Breakout. What I created was this ORB type indicator and just wanted to go over it because I do have some people asking some questions. Um, I also have some people using the orb indicator and having great success on it as well. So just kind of wanted to break it down a little bit, kind of give you, a few minute breakdown of how things are. When I created this indicator, I created it with very, very strict rules. So when the signal does come on, want to make sure that there are multiple confluences um, in the indicator itself so that way it can give us the indicators of and signals where things are going to go. Okay. I do a lot of trend trading. Okay. So the orb is very trend esque on where price action is moving. So just real quick, you can see the short signal here popping up, and therefore price action broke out of the orb and went down. Okay, and so kind of break that down. So let me go here on these settings here. So I trade the New York session. So even though I'm in Texas, the New York session I still trade. So I have 9:30, 9:45. I leave my time alone. I don't mess with my time on my chart. I just leave it as is. Okay, so require candle close outside orb. I have that box checked on because I want to make sure that when things close out, I know that things are going to start moving either up or down, wherever it's going to close, above or below the orb. Require retest confirmation. I want to make sure that everything is retesting. Okay, so if we have a breakout, we want to make sure it's kind of getting back to where it needs to go, retest, and make sure that it's coming down. Okay, so the indicator will either come on, once it starts to fill out some of these confluences, or it'll come on later on. Uh, Even though this started to happen, the indicator would still come on because this is where it initially broke out, and we have a for sure confirmation that this is going to be a strong move to the downside, and it was. This was November 13th, and this was a very profitable day. Okay, we have a retest tolerance. So retest tolerance percentage. Want to make sure that we're hitting a certain range here for a retest. Okay, again, very strict. Want to make sure that the rules are there. Required volume spike. Okay, we want to make sure that there's enough volume in the price action for things to move. If there's low volume in these candles and there's low volume in the trades, in the price action, signal's not going to come on. It's not. We have moving averages, okay? We have the SMA, we have the EMA. Want to make sure that the trends are doing what they're supposed to do. If we have a trend of the bears, we want to make sure that we're getting the signal to the downside. If we have a trend for the bulls, we want to make sure we have everything moving up to the upside. And the signals are indicating a long signal. Okay, so I also created in this to make sure that things are moving in the higher time frames, right? A lot of times we're moving from time frame to time frame. A lot of smart money concept traders will, look at the 4 hour, then move down to the 1 hour and 15 minute, and so on and so on, right? Well, I went ahead and put that in there, so I want to make sure that what's happening in the higher time frames that we're getting that confirmation in the lower time frames and it's already there. I don't have to go to those higher time frames to see what's happening. Things are already there, and I'm confident in this trade that things are going to be moving down. Again, keeping up with the trend direction. Um, and then making sure the high time frame slope look back bars, so making sure that everything's moving the way they're supposed to be moving in the higher time frames. The cool down bars and the orb percent range, minimum and maximum, just want to make sure that the cool down bars, those are just making sure that there's enough candles closing out in the right direction for the indicator to give us a signal. The range on the orb box itself, want to make sure that we have a good percentage of how big this box needs to be and how price action needs to play within these box lines. Okay, so it's fully customizable. You can open up the range or you can close it down, however you want to do it in this indicator. Um, and then also the max minutes after the orb. So say you want to only trade the first hour and you want to make sure you're catching the signal within the first hour. Okay, cool. Drop this down to 60 for 60 minutes. For 60 minutes, an hour. If you want to open it up and maybe catch a signal, if it does everything that it's supposed to do, catch a signal at 2 o'clock, okay, well then move the minute time up. If you want to cut the session off at 12 o'clock, you can, okay, or whenever you want to cut it off, it's there. And then you also have your take profits and stop loss. Those lines will generate, and you'll see those in the style lines. And I'll go over that here in just a minute. Let's see what else here. We have a debug overlay which shows like if why the indicator didn't come on. So like today it said the orb size. So basically the orb size, it just was out of range, so it didn't come on. Um, so that's why. Or if volume's too low, it'll tell you why the orb indicator did not give you a signal. I did implant a Fibonacci in within this indicator as well. So a lot of retracement levels, right? So when it comes to the Fibonacci, we want to see where price action is, if it's discounted or premium price, see where things are moving. Okay, so within the orb itself, you'll see these golden lines here, these two golden lines. What I refer this to as the golden pocket. Okay, if you have this on, this is a very, very, very strict um, um, confluence and also a confirmation. Okay, so this right here, this golden pocket, um, it's gonna want price to play within this range right here. That's it. It's not gonna give us signals going up, going down. It's gonna want everything within this golden pocket in order for the signals to come on. Okay, so you're not going to get a whole lot of signals because that's very rare. Price is always moving, right? But it's there if you want to do it. Okay. In the styles you can color coordinate your orb box, your Fibonacci levels of where you want to have your Fibonacci levels are go, and also how many lines you want to see there. I just have the two, right? These are the most retracement levels within a Fibonacci, so I just have the two within that box. If things are in there and I get a good retest there and things move the way they're supposed to move, then I know I'm golden. I'm good to go. So I have your indicators for the long entry, short entry. So it'll tell you if it's going to go long, if it's going to go short, it's going to tell you. And then also your take profits and your stop losses. Those lines will come on. I usually have those off. Um, but again, just wanted to kind of give you a breakdown. Again, this indicator is an invite only indicator in TradingView. So if you're in TradingView and using TradingView for your chart readings, this indicator is there. Um, I do have a Discord where you can go and talk to me about this indicator, and then also right now, being that it's an invite only, I'm only asking for, donations. You can use it for a limited time for donations. I also have a lifetime membership to the indicators. I will be also implementing more indicators as well. But this one is a great one. I have a lot of people right now that are very confident in this indicator. If you want to see the back testing of it, just real quick, I can show you that. And so, strategy here. So, within 15 minutes, right here, out of 111 trades, 34% profitable, 38 trades, total profit of $2,700. Okay. Um, in a 5 minute, goes up 7,500. Okay, so works great on the 5 minute. Out of 43 trades, 17 profitable trades with the 39% um, percent profit. Okay. So I mean, the numbers are there. Trying to get this community to grow. And I hope that you guys and girls will be able to get on this indicator and use it for your advantage. And just let me know how things are going for you guys. And let me know how your trades are going by using this indicator. All right. Well, I appreciate everyone. Again, this is Trades with B. And if you want to follow me on Discord, I'll have everything in the comment section so that way you guys can see everything in my description and my comments. Follow me on Discord, Instagram, TradingView. Gonna start setting up some more tutorials and things like that when it comes to trading, and also kind of give more insight on chart reading as well. All right, y'all have a great night. Thanks.